Welcome one, welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AB. At the helm of the table, I have my wonderful co-host and executive producer,
Easy breezy Jordan boy.
and my amazing co-host.
The oh so amazing Omar.
Welcome everybody. Man, so I did something stupid recently. So I've been watching like these videos online because I'm trying to train. I'm trying to get a little bit bigger.
Okay.
All right. So like I'm trying to watch these videos online, like how to get leaner and like what kind of exercises to do.
Yeah.
So like I started doing cardio, and then like something else that I saw was like, 'cause I like to go on walks. It said you could like buy a weighted vest and like take it on a walk. And it sounds like a good idea, right? Like fucking train like Goku, fucking put on a weighted vest.
Yeah.
Slap that shit on.
You
like,
drop it and you take it off when the time comes to fight and you're super fast.
You just start bouncing around everywhere. So I've been going on these like long walks in this shit, and let me tell you, my back is killing me.
With the vest? How heavy's the vest?
So it's not even that heavy. So I got an adjustable one. You can
Okay.
adjust it up to 40 pounds. Right now I'm starting with 20.
What do you mean adjustable? You just put them in your pockets?
Yeah, like little sandbags.
Okay.
Right?
And you just
That's always so adorable to me.
fill your shit up with it.
That's number one. My back hurts, and also, you just look like a fucking idiot wearing this shit.
What do they look like? They're just hanging from either side?
Yeah. The one I have, it's hanging in the front and then in the back. It kind of looks like a bulletproof vest. Like if someone's like in the street,
yeah.
like, hey, what's in there? Like if you're trying to go into a club with it, people will be like, what the fuck is in there?
What the fuck is in
They
there?
would think you're like a fucking terrorist
This guy's
or
got a
something like
fucking
that,
bomb
or
on
like
him.
a cop or some shit.
I thought it would just be like a straight up vest where the whole thing is weighted itself. I didn't know it'd be. But yours is adjustable. That's probably
Yeah,
why.
yeah. So it's like a vest, and there's sleeves in the vest for each weight that you want to add in.
Yeah, for the ones that aren't adjustable, they're just like straight up vests.
I feel like that would be more comfortable.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
where
yeah.
it doesn't
I
budge
feel
at all, you know?
Yeah, because it'd be more balanced.
Be more balanced. Yeah, it'd be very secure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Whereas-
can imagine though, like that's uncomfortable, dude. Are you kidding me? Especially
Yeah,
right now,
man.
you're not used to that.
It's a really good workout, but like fucking killing my back the past few days.
Get some ankle weights, man.
Oh my
Instead.
god.
Go
Do them
all
at the
way
same
with it.
time.
Now that's crazy.
So your
and
body
some
is-
wrist weights
And just get weights all over.
and just a hat, like a heavy helmet. And you're just
A heavy
dude.
hat.
Are you kidding me?
A heavy hat seems so bad
You'll be able to dunk
because
by
I
the
feel
end
like it
of
would
the
fuck with your neck. You'd be able to
year. Be able to dunk by the
You
end of the
jump
year.
over the rim.
take it off and jump over the rim.
That's that superhuman shit, dude. Dude, I'm waiting for that technology, man. Like
Oh,
that
man.
superhuman. You attach this to the sides of your leg, and it'll make you fucking jump 20 feet or some shit.
So I was watching a video
Man.
yesterday about like new robots and shit that are coming out,
Mm-hmm.
and that what Boston Dynamics have been working on, as well as similar companies around the world. And one of them is kind of something like you're saying, Omar. It's like a robot, but it's one that you can jump into. It's kind of like a little mecha suit.
Oh fuck yeah!
You put it on. The guy put it on, and I think he was like 100 times stronger than a regular human.
Scoot. Walking in it and just kick the shit out of something.
That's exactly us.
No, but yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly us.
I've seen them for work. Yeah, they do that like
Yeah.
with arms. Like so for things that people would ordinarily have to pick up over their head. They're like
It's
the way
pretty
that they're
amazing.
built. It's amazing. Yeah. So they can lift things like 20 times stronger.
Yeah, and they can jump like high too. Like there's one jumping like 10 feet in the air or something like that.
They just sound like from Rick and Morty, Snowball when it was in the suit.
Exactly like that. Where are my testicles, son? What a good show.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but that's gonna be some amazing shit,
But
man.
that's
When that
coming,
shit
man.
starts being like just normal.
It's ridiculous. There's another one I saw in the video. It's like a worker. It's a worker robot, right? So it's built for convenience stores around the world.
Mhm.
This company in particular was developed in China or Japan or some shit like that. And the way they had it developed was where the robot is inside the store and it's next to your shelves, and the person is at home and they have a VR system on, and they're working because they have the VR system on and they're stacking the VR system and it's showing them like the robot, and it's like a game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're watching themselves put shit up and they're working, but they're from home.
That's fucking.
But the robot is actually there. So they're not physically there. The robot's doing the work. The robot's just reading their brain actions and like, you know what I mean? Because it's hitting them up through the VR headset.
That's fucking weird.
Now, on what level? How's that affordable? I can see how it's affordable because you don't have to like program this robot.
Yeah.
All you have to do is just this robot has to be able to be controlled. Is all. You know what I mean? This robot's not doing anything on its own.
Yeah, think about it. As soon as you build it and like you resolve all the issues, that robot is not going to need health insurance.
No, it's not.
Come on.
But the worker has
work-
to get paid.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's what
Plus
I'm saying.
maintenance, I'm sure. Maintenance on the but I guess they just pay him a lot less than actually paying them to be
I
in
think,
person. You
yeah,
know?
what I would think. What if it frees them up to pay more?
Nah, they'll pay less. Yeah. They're like, bro, you don't even have to come here.
I wonder.
Yeah,
I would
they'll pay
imagine
less.
though they would pay less.
Yeah.
You know how mad I'll
Knowing
be?
the way corporations are,
Yeah.
it's,
They would
not
it's
pay
probably gonna be
more.
less.
So they
give
got
you
like, what you said, you?
I'll say we give you this whole robot so you don't have to come to the damn place, and we pay you more money now.
They're like, hell no, you're
They're
gonna
like,
get
fuck
paid
outta
less.
That sounds like a fun ass job too.
But imagine everybody just working from home, like Ready Player One. Everybody just working from home, fucking
Everybody's stacking shelves.
just stacking shelves. I mean, what do they have for other stuff?
I
Not
don't
just
know, man,
Not just
low
stacking
key.
shelves, but like imagine you walk into the convenience store, there's no people, it's just robots. Like,
Wouldn't that be kind of
and then, like-
awesome?
and then the fucking person you're dealing with is like kind of a person, but not really. It's a robot, but the person is the one controlling them and
So
speaking
it's
for
just
them.
two people talking to robots.
Yeah.
Imagine two people arguing at the store,
Imagine they start
fighting over something.
Well, no. One of them is a real person. Unless you have your robot person go out to get food for you.
That's what I'm saying. A robot person goes out and greets a robot cashier. Two different humans are controlling each of them from different
Yeah.
places. So one's just like, I'm
bro.
coming to work, I'm a robot. The other one's like, I got to go out, I'm a robot.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
It makes you wonder, like, why don't we just take off the suits?
Dude, our houses could be
Yeah.
totally decked out. You could imagine like a system where you could just fucking send the robot out. The thing will go exactly where you need it to go. Transforms into a little car, and then just fucking speeds over there. Everyone's are just like doing everything perfectly. You end up where you need to go right away. It brings you your shit back.
Oh my god!
I feel like shit.
That's some Wall-E shit. We're just fat in our
That's some Wall-E
houses.
Shit like this, that's exactly what I was about to say, Omar. It's predicting the future, bro. Like, humans are not going to be able to use their bodies. We're either going to get really, really fat or really, like, skinny with a big-ass head.
Dude, that would be the funnier one.
Right? Super, like, super fucking, like malnourished. That's the word.
yeah, malnourished.
Super malnourished, but our brains are, like, super fucking strong.
I wonder if our heads grew. I wonder how would we move? Like, would we lay down or would we have almost like a thing you do for babies where
There'd
you
have to
hold
be
the
something-
top
There'd have to be something holding us up.
and it's
because our
like
heads get
rollers
too
and you're
big.
just walking like a baby, just
Yeah.
learning how to walk.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
Imagine the creepy, like a human, like a human's face, not like a baby's face, like a human's face, like on a big ass head.
Just like a
That-
giant brain.
That's so creepy to me.
Oh, and a frail little body.
They would implant like neck braces on everybody from youth.
Yeah.
You would grow with your neck brace
You would
just to hold you up.
Be fucking MODOK.
Shit,
You know MODOK from X-Men.
that's a fucking helmet.
It's like a giant face, like a
Yeah,
giant,
just a big ass face and like a helmet.
just a giant head and brain
Yeah.
with tiny legs, tiny arms, and he's sitting in like a really in a chair that just floats around. He's a villain.
That's how he moves
absolutely
all
hilarious.
the time.
Google MODOK, and you can have yourself a laugh. I'll tell you that much.
Google MODOK.
It
So,
looks hilarious.
You know, robots will probably lead to our fucking inevitable death if this climate change shit doesn't, guys.
Yeah.
I saw some shit
Yeah.
recently. It was a report done by the UN. They got together nearly, I think it was like 200 scientists from countries all across the world. So all the countries that are part of the UN, they had like their best scientists come out and like do studies on the climate in their areas and around the respective world and combine their expertise to develop this comprehensive paper. Paper's basically saying that for the next 100 years, we're going to see more like you know how they say there's 1 in 100 year events? Like there's a
Yeah.
1 in 100 year flood, 1 in 100 year freeze, 1 in 100 year hurricane. They said we're going to start seeing those like at some point, I think it's like after 2050, they said we're going to start seeing one every year.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be unavoidable. It's not going to be 1 in 100 years. It's just going to be happening.
Bro, it's gonna be crazy catastrophes. Fucking animals just going extinct. Like animals that we love. Like it's gonna be some wild
Animals
shit.
that we love.
Animals that imagine they told you that's it. Elephants. Sorry, guys.
Fuck it.
Completely extinct.
I care about humans.
No, that too. But like the fucking hurricanes and like tragedies where like fucking
If we lose ant
250,000 people died. Some
if
shit
ant
like
eaters
that.
are gone, bro, I'm done with this planet.
Imagine these hurricanes, dog.
So how do you
these
guys
hurricanes.
How do you guys think we go? Do you
I think
do you
people are
it's
going to.
this?
I think people are going to move inward, like into like the middle of the country. I think that's what's going to happen.
but
People
shit's
gonna
going
move
on
to,
in there
like,
too.
Not
tornado.
like South Dakota and shit.
Yeah, not as much.
The
I
Dakotas
guess.
are
Not yet.
chill.
Anywhere
There's a
that's
lot of
not-
space too.
And yeah,
Yeah.
anywhere not close to the coast, they're gonna get. I mean, anywhere not close to the coast is gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like at your own caution.
Yeah, they'll just get
You
like
just hang
fucking.
out.
You know, they'll just get random, probably like freezes and like tornadoes. Because that's really all you can get if you're
Yeah.
inland, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Even then, sometimes inland you can get earthquakes, but it depends on if you're on a fault. And there's not really that many in the U.S. that certain states lay on, except for the big one in California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
At the
besides
Rock.
that, it's like chill. So everybody buy land in Kansas right now. I'm gonna be the first one.
For real, yeah.
Be a pioneer.
Everyone's gonna hate
You
it.
go live out there. You're the one black dude among a sea of white
Y'all gonna
collar
see.
farmers.
Y'all are gonna see.
I told y'all.
I told y'all buy early. You're fucking 70 years old.
2065, and you're just out there, and everyone's coming back. Florida's gone. The sea level keeps rising.
I called it.
What are we gonna do?
That's what they said in the report. The sea level's going to rise to levels where you're not going to be able to live in certain parts of the country.
Yeah.
This shit's gone, man. Italy, there's parts of Italy that are gonna be gone, like Venice, like beautiful places,
Yeah.
beautiful historic places.
The places that are already
Not
flooded.
Florida, but beautiful historic places.
Beautiful historic places, not Florida.
Take pieces of Florida, put it in a museum.
Hey man, Florida is dope.
Florida's alright.
Florida's cool, man.
Gives us
It's an
some good
experience.
laughs.
Oh.
It brings us together just a little bit. You know, it's that funny,
Bro.
crazy cousins. It's Florida. You know,
Florida is insane, bro. Florida is wild.
they're doing
I
crazy
feel like
things.
the climate out there just makes everybody so crazy already, bro.
Dude, there's iguanas just walking around. Imagine you go
Yeah.
outside and there's an iguana on your car. What do you do?
How do you spend the rest of your Tuesday?
Yeah. What do you think?
You think I'm gonna
after
act
that?
normal? No, I'm gonna go eat somebody.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat
I'm
some.
gonna go eat somebody
That's
right
right.
now.
Bath salts. I'm. I've
Have
got
it. 1+1.
I'm not wearing a mask. That's it. That's it. I'm gonna go protest at the fucking
Pythons
beach.
roaming around everywhere. Florida apparently has a
Dude.
shitload of pythons.
Yeah, bro, I
Pythons
can't
too?
do it.
Yeah.
Bro, hella
Bro, what's
shit.
up with all these
People
reptiles?
just buy them and let them go.
Holy shit!
Pythons and boa constrictors.
Wow.
Specifically
that,
Florida.
bro.
Well,
Because
the climate's perfect.
they're not native to this area, but people bought a lot of them because people in Florida are crazy. And they just release them all because they
fuck
can't
them.
take care of them at a certain point. So they just release them in the Everglades.
Imagine being a crazy person and like releasing a snake. Like just be like, go home, snake. Get out of here.
Dude, I don't
Get
ever
on,
wanna,
get.
Yeah, snake's like, what is going on?
I can't understand
What
it.
is this?
Harboring a snake. I would never want to live with
Harboring
a
a
snake.
snake.
I don't want to have. I don't want
Housing a snake is insane.
Yeah.
Imagine like you take your eye off him and he's just fucking like somewhere around,
Just zooming around.
slithering around.
Yeah,
Your
imagine you
fucking
gotta find
house.
the snake. Like
Nah,
it's
bro,
time
I'm
to
good.
put it in its cage, and you gotta go find the snake.
We gotta
Like,
burn the
yeah.
house down.
You're like, all right, we're gonna go.
They
to
can't be
sleep.
that fast though.
We're
I don't
gonna
think
go
they're
to
that
sleep.
fast.
Let's go find the snake.
Let's go find the snake. Snakey, whatever his name is. And you gotta go find the fucking under the couch.
You
But
know,
they're just so sneaky, bro.
oh, God, the thing's not gonna make any fucking noise.
No, it's
Ah!
It's gonna be so dead quiet.
oh my god,
And you find it, it's just gonna be like,
they look so
it's just
evil,
gonna,
dude.
it's
I
gonna
don't
spit
care.
his tongue
My
out.
agenda with people that own snakes will never end. I would never understand them. I don't want to understand them. I don't want to be around
People
them.
are like, oh come on, they're cute. I'm just like,
You're
no.
a crazy
I was like,
person.
these animals' brains are literally not designed for them to be pets.
There's nothing.
They
Behind
want to
those
eat
eyes.
you. Every
Yeah.
second they look at you like, I want to eat you. I'm going to eat you one day.
I've heard it so. They can like you, but they like you in a way like
How
I
does a
don't know,
snake
man.
like you?
Because
it's like-
you're
it's like
like
a- what
feeder,
do
you
they
know.
do? Like, it's like
You're taking care of it. You're
I don't know.
you know what I mean?
I feel like it's like they tolerate you, man. I don't know. I don't know. If, it's not the same way as like a dog.
But no,
I'll tell
definitely
you
not.
that.
Definitely not.
Or not even like a fish. A fish is loyal.
Yeah, I think they just love you as a
Fish
provider.
is loyal.
Fish is
Fish
loyal.
are
Fish
really
will-
dumb. But
That fish
loyal.
will fuck up another fish for you.
Nah, a fish doesn't love you like that, bro. You put your hand in that water, that fish is not coming up to you.
You put your face by the glass, it runs away.
What the fuck? Yeah,
It depends on the fish.
The fish just gets free food from the heavens,
like a-
and it's just happy about it. And it's but when it sees that hand, it's like, oh, this is not
It
good.
doesn't consider if there's a god. There's no.
No,
fish-
you are God.
There's no fish god. You know what I think of, guys? When we have this conversation,
I am your God.
I think of Finding Nemo, right? When homeboy gets trapped inside the fish tank.
Crazy.
At the dentist office?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
that was
think
wild.
about. I feel like that's one of the best depictions of like a fish like life.
Fucking Darla
That I
tapping
can,
on the
I,
glass.
that I as a
Darla.
human can understand.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god. Fucking Darla.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, I have tapped on glass when I was a kid, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Evil.
a fish's life in one of those places where people just come and go like strangers. Oh, that must be crazy, man.
Yeah, bro, that's got to stink.
Oh my
That's
god!
gotta
Look
stink.
at the fish. Just
Look at that
fucking-
bitch, eh?
Oh my god. All the children. That's
Man.
garbage.
Oh my god.
And them boys stay stuck in it too.
Yeah,
At
they
the
never
end
get
of
out.
it. They
Imagine-
save Nemo, but they stay
Imagine
stuck.
it just feels like an earthquake. Like imagine right now we're inside of a snow globe
Yeah.
and someone just picks us up and shakes us.
That's what's happening. That's what climate change is.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
that's exactly what climate change.
The guy
is.
has the big ass globe too close to like a fireplace or something.
Scoots
Yeah.
it over a little bit. Pushes it over.
Melting.
taking a piss on it and fucking. He just.
That's when
destroying
it rains.
That's when they're yuck. Yeah, it's some
That's
crazy
hilarious.
shit.
What if we
wild.
just lived in like a dandruff? Like, what if this is like all in somebody's head?
That's Horton Hears a Who.
If
Yeah.
we were a dandruff.
Like if the whole Earth was like on like a piece of dandruff, what it like? That's hilarious.
Isn't there a bit in Men in Black
Wow.
where like the universe is
That's
on
profound.
It's something like a bell.
on a
It's
cat?
like it's like a bell.
Yeah, like a cat's like collar, or like a bell on the collar.
There's a part on
Amen.
Family Guy where like the whole planet is in like a curtain. It's like lives in the curtain, in like
What
a
if
piece of a curtain.
What if it's the future and rich kids can buy like, like
Little
fucking-
worlds.
Yeah, little
And
orb worlds, and they can
People,
look at it.
They can control and program via their phones.
That would be some
It's like
dickhead
fushigi size, like a softball size, but you can look at
But
it
it's
and
like all
like
electronic.
yeah, and you zoom in, you tap on it and shit, like you see what the people are up to.
You can like ruin their like.
They would
It's like
have
actual
to
like
do that.
human simulations, like except they're just mini people, like in mini society. You know what I mean?
Bro, imagine we're
Who
just
knows?
like a Tamagotchi. We're just like on somebody's little belt, and they just forgot about us.
It's a real complex
Let's-
Tamagotchi.
Let's see how I'm gonna fuck up his life today. Just going through each individual
Oh my
person.
God.
It's a
fucking
hurricane.
Groups of people or some shit.
That would be wild.
You change the weather that day.
Let's throw a
It's
let's throw a
raining.
pandemic at him.
And then in,
Sheesh.
and then in 1985 they forgot to feed us, and then after that it's been hell.
I know.
What do we do now?
But hey man, we've
Sun never
gotten-
comes back one day.
We've gotten this far. I mean, we've been around what 100,000 years,
Yeah.
right?
I actually don't know.
200,000 in our form currently.
Yeah.
Probably like what 100,000 years.
Sheesh, man.
Which is,
wild.
I mean, that's not bad. But
I never really understand that number.
It's just it's changing so quickly.
Yeah,
There's
that's
just
true.
too many of us,
Yeah.
and we're doing things that are just too drastic. You
Some
know?
of us gotta go.
Some of us gotta go.
We
There's
gotta
no
just
way
move
it's gonna slow
somewhere.
down, dude. Like that's the craziest part about this is like this is almost inevitable unless everyone just changes. Unless we really start changing.
We need to have like an inverse manifest destiny.
There's too many of us, man.
I think
and
this-
to house and to power all these people, it's just too much.
it's all
We can't
just
do it.
proving. It's all just proving. I think the biggest problem out of all of this, which transcends anything, is that we just can't get along.
Yeah,
Not-
And I
not
think
even
it's-
that. I just think
it's
humans
regardless of race
are
or whatever.
just-
It's anything.
Yeah, I think humans
just
are
can't-
just
we can't
not
come-
trustworthy.
dude.
Yeah.
If we got along, we could have built up on Africa, which is shit tons of land. We
Like,
could have figured it out.
imagine
All
that,
these
man.
different countries, dude. We could have figured it out
Im-
if we all just helped each other.
Imagine all countries in the world are all on the same page.
Man,
I feel like things would come out so well.
Are the
Like,
dude,
if
the
everybody's
smart
just
people that we
peaceful,
would
you know what I
find
mean?
in other
we
countries.
are the children.
Imagine that everybody
George Bush does not care. No, that wasn't the same thing.
George Bush does
that
not
was the
care
same
about black
commercial.
people. Oh man, that was crazy though. Kanye did that.
I did. Mike
yeah, I
Myers
forgot.
too.
Mike
was the
Myers
guy.
just
he was on
standing-
screen with him.
Hey man,
Fucking Austin Powers was
Shout
like,
out.
"Oh shit."
shout out to Kanye for always being Kanye, bro.
Oh,
Hey, man.
always
God,
pushing the envelope.
He wasn't lying. I remember at that time a lot of people were saying some fucked up shit and how no
George
one was
Bush
really helping
does not
Katrina.
care about black people.
Mike Myers is like, yeah, all right.
It was like, oh.
Kanye
Chris
is
Tucker's
like,
just. It fucking transitions to him, dude.
Chris Tucker's.
All right, yeah.
All right.
Chris Tucker should be like. I mean, he's right.
Crazy
But yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
man.
People are just not trustworthy. That's what this whole thing, like life in the past 2 years, has taught me.
Yeah.
People are just not trustworthy at
Yeah, man.
all.
It's true, man. We don't trust each other.
And no, the
can't
problem
get
is we won't budge too. We're so stubborn.
Yeah.
You know what? Religion is just ruined us.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
ruined us
religion at
too.
this point. I think religion has given people like a backbone to do shitty stuff, and then they just fall back on religion. And it's like,
It's
what
the craziest part is like religion kind of set up all the foundation for some of these things, and like religion in other countries for sure, dictate shit.
Yeah,
So that's some,
it's just been an excuse.
but it's just
For a
been an
lot of
excuse.
shit.
Yeah, now at this point, it's evolved into something.
People
else.
were fucking.
It's evolved into greed over just money, really.
People were
Money and power
marrying-
is all it is.
People were marrying 12-year-olds like 1,000 years ago, and they were like, "Well, God told me to do it, so it's fine.
know.
Hey, the Lord told me to do it.
I
so-
married 30 wives, and it's okay."
Huh? No, he doesn't want to talk to you. It's just me. Just me. Where is he? In my dreams. Like it's crazy stuff, man. I wonder what'll come after us once all the humans are
Something
gone.
better. Something
Hopefully
way
Dolphin
better.
people. Like what's it gonna be?
So what do you think takes us out? Do you think it's a climate related event? Do you think it's like starvation? Do you think it's a disease? Do you think it's
I have a
something out
really-
of our control?
I have a really funny question after this. After we talk about this,
Well, I think it would be realistically, if we really, really want to get down to it.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be like war.
yeah,
And I don't want to be, pessimistic, but I think because climate change at the end of the day, we can survive. It's just going to be pretty hard, and like some of us are going to get wiped out, but we'll survive.
Yeah.
Like Gio said, you can move inland, you can figure it out. You know
But
what I mean?
I
But
feel
you're
like-
going to be fighting each other now. Like I feel like it's at the end of the day, it's all going to come down to like resources.
Because people start imagine that as
It's going to be some
people-
apocalyptic shit.
as the events, like the climate change events start happening, people move from different countries to different countries. Like they just get given land in other countries.
That's
Oh my God.
wild.
and then that becomes like all of a sudden the Italians hate the Japanese or something crazy like that. You know what I mean? Like
Just gotta live with each other. They just can't figure
these
it
people
out.
Just start, like, you can't figure it out.
Oh shucks, gee
They
golly.
took our land. They just start fighting and shit.
Wow, they took our land.
The Italian-Japanese border, and they're just fighting. It's a fucking
super fucking far away.
Dude, it's gonna be some crazy stuff, man. Like it's gonna be some real pick sides and like
Yeah.
fucking probably like 3 or 4 superpowers fighting it
And
out.
you know, Russia is gonna take so many countries.
Oh,
yeah.
All of Eastern Europe, Russia's just gonna be like, okay, this is all ours. I'm gonna tell you guys right now.
They're in a fucking little winter castle over there, dude. We can't get them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
You're completely right.
they're safe over there.
Yeah, but you don't want to go fight over there. You got to call them to like your house.
Yeah.
I don't even know how like people. I don't know how they evolved to live over there. I feel like a non-native would really have trouble like going to live over there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Something like Colorado, I don't want to deal with.
Yeah, I
Imagine
don't-
Russia.
Fucking Russia. This shit is like, isn't it get like -0
It gets
consistently?
negative degrees all the time.
Yeah, I don't want that shit.
Fuck
People-
that.
Like, if
How do you smile? Like, how are you happy?
They're
You're
like,
not. You're
they're-
not.
Yeah, they're like stoic people. That's why they're all like hard ass fucking people, man.
But they don't like kill themselves. They just live.
Yeah,
and
they
don't be
don't.
happy. And don't laugh.
Damn,
That's
bro.
the craziest
You
part
go
of it all.
outside and everything is just white. Everything is just fucking cold as shit. Everyone's just fucking speed walking to where they need to go. Just imagine being.
Everybody just speed walking.
It's just bricks. I feel everywhere and like concrete
I feel like
everywhere.
there's no green. There's no plants.
no green. It's
There's
I
just
don't-
white.
If
There's
there
no
is-
point.
If there is, they're fake plants. It can't be, bro.
Can't be. Bro, there's no plants. How do they? What happens over there? How do you? You can't be a happy
How do they
person.
grow anything? They probably have seasons where it's like, you know, like summer and spring, right? Where you can probably grow some stuff and then just put it away for the winter because the winter must be so brutal and so long that it.
Yeah.
Because they're right, like if you think about where their country is, like on the globe, dude, they're right there.
Yeah.
They're like right near the fucking South Pole.
They're by Santa.
Crazy shit.
Yeah, man. Santa's in Russia.
Santa's in Russia,
Santa's a
bro.
Russian guy.
Santa's a Russian.
Damn,
man.
that makes a lot of sense.
What if it originated from there and spread here?
That would be
Santa-
hilarious.
Like if Santa actually. I feel like this,
Santa was a Russian the whole time.
Man, I wish shit like that was real.
He was a Russian
Oh,
spy.
He was a Russian spy.
Santa was a Russian spy all along.
He explains how he can fly around the planet so fast. And he gets in everybody's house.
We're figuring you out, Santa. We're pinpointing.
There was a Cold War tale told to kids to calm them down.
Santa's going to come get us.
Don't worry, Santa will come.
Oh man.
Fucking
man.
Santa.
So what was the question you were gonna ask us, Gio? That
Oh,
you
yeah.
said you wanted to ask.
So now that we're, getting older, I'm starting to find myself like siding with older people a lot more. And I was just thinking, because climate change was like coming up in the news and shit. So I was just like, mentally, I'm like, I know some fucked up shit is going to happen in our lifetime. But then in the back of my head, I'm kind of like, I hope it happens like after I die.
dude.
Like, even if I have kids, I'm like, I hope it's not me.
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll be kind of okay for like the next like 40, 50 years.
Yeah.
But even then, I think we'll still be fine. They're gonna really have to deal with the brunt of it, and probably their kids, and shit.
Dude,
It'll go on for a little while.
kids,
Alright with me.
The kids who are babies right now, the world,
Oh, they're going to go through shit.
the world they're gonna be living in.
It's wild.
Robot nannies. Hello, William, and just like he wakes up 5 years old,
It's
like
gonna
my
be
robot nanny's got me. Oh no, wait, no, not
Imagine-
5 years old, but
No, imagine a baby is like imagine the not
Robot baby.
robot
fuck
nannies.
a robot. Oh no, get that away
robot
from me.
nannies, right? Become
Yeah.
like the norm.
Yeah.
A human kid is born to like, two really hardworking parents. Like let's say like they both work like super high stress jobs. Like they're both lawyers and they both work 100 hours a week, some shit. So they don't have time to actually raise their kid. They just have the fucking robot do it.
Yeah.
Imagine this kid is raised until a certain age where he hasn't seen a human until he's like 10.
That's wild.
Oh, that's crazy.
That
Or
would
not
fuck
10.
up that kid.
Maybe just beyond the baby years. Probably. What if it's just like the
like
first
3 or 4 or something.
Yeah, until they can like walk,
Oh,
and then
okay.
they get to live with their parents in the big house.
Bro,
that
that
would
can't be
fuck with their
healthy.
kids still. That would still fuck with
I
them.
feel
Because
like-
I think like babies get like something off of human touch.
Yeah,
when they're
yeah.
first born.
I feel like
sure.
the kid would come out so fucked up. You know what I mean?
They would have like a tie to like pots and pans more than their parents.
right.
Or imagine like an artificial looking human nanny. Imagine it's not like sleek
That'd
and
be
like
creepy.
robot-y. It's like it's got skin and shit. Oh
Ooh.
my! Like we do to monkeys.
I'ma fuck that.
The baby.
as a baby.
She kind of fine. Hold
I
on.
demand you
You know
fuck
the
me.
nanny.
My parents
nanny, the
own
robot
you.
nanny.
I
My
demand you
parents
fuck-
owned you.
It's a sex/robot.
Hey,
nanny.
but then we're gonna get we touched on this before, but then we get into robot rights.
robot rights.
I mean, she says yes.
Imagine that if she's like a sentient,
down for the
like a
cause.
sentient robot.
If she's
Since
a
you're
sentient
robot lady?
everything goes out the window. If she's a sentient
Because like
robot, bro.
right now we make jokes and we say like robots can do all this shit for us. They can wash our dishes and shit.
Yeah.
What if they like become intelligent enough to like know that like I don't want to do this. They're like I don't want to fucking do your bitch work. Like you designed us just with the purpose of just doing your bitch work.
That's why you don't give him a brain.
I mean,
just make them just task
stupid.
just only task oriented
Yes.
it won't happen. That won't happen. That'll take a long time
for them to what?
To get
for them to ever even like come
conceptualize
close
it,
to getting
yeah.
sentient. And like robots that do those kind of jobs, I don't think they'd even have the capability.
And-
It'd be like probably like the higher level that are doing like whatever type of fucking complex work they got it doing.
If that ever happens, not in my lifetime. I don't want to see
Yeah,
that shit.
I don't.
Let that be my kids' problem.
Dude, no way. Listen, I've seen the robots dancing around too. Y'all seen that video of the robots dancing around those three?
Boston Dynamics.
Boston Dynamics, that's the name of it. Yeah.
Okay.
That fucking institution. Like, see, but they could do that type of shit, but I don't think they're going to have a brain of their own. Y'all think they are? Like, in our lifetime, you think we'll see some really complex robots?
Yes.
I think at probably towards the tail end of our lifetime.
Just 50, 60, 70?
Yeah.
When we're old, we're going to see it. We're going to be like, oh, shit.
Oh
and by
my
then, we'll all
goodness.
have enough money to buy it. Hopefully.
I don't want that shit.
Wow.
Get it out of my house. I need to be the only person with a brain.
I don't want it super sentient. I just want it to be able to understand at a base level. I don't want it to think for itself.
People who grow up with that, though, they'd be so accustomed to it. Isn't that? Yeah, that is weird, man. Like,
Yeah, but
that's
that's
the
the reality.
inevitable future. Like, we are for sure going to start being accustomed to, like, robots just moving around just on their own right next to us.
So what do you think happens to like social shit? If people grow up, imagine only being taken care of by robots and shit like that. You know,
Neuralink, dude.
Yeah.
We're just walking by each other, just talking, like, on face, you know, like, just fucking telepathically almost.
I don't want that shit.
that
I don't want that either.
Because I don't want like a random person sending me shit.
Yeah.
They're probably
Hi.
spamming me.
What?
Like,
And just
spamming-
fucking transfer all the info over?
Yeah,
And then just leave.
Imagine walking down like the Vegas Strip with a Neuralink in your head.
This reminds me
Oh,
of
my God.
This reminds me of
It's
that
the
movie.
banners in your
All
in
the
your brain
noise.
now.
You guys seen Her?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have like a neural link, but they have like it's like the shit they can put like on their glasses and their ears and shit.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I
haven't
mean?
seen it in a while, but was like a...
It's like it's a movie set in the future, and Joaquin Phoenix plays the main dude, and he falls in love with this like robot assistant played
Yeah.
by I think it's like Scarlett.
But it's
Johansson.
Scarlett
Yeah,
Johansson's
Scarlett
voice.
Johansson.
So it's kind of easy.
Hot as hell.
That's a hot ass voice.
He's like, all right, I'll do
Nice
whatever
voice.
you say.
Oh, speaking of
Is
Scarlett
she
Johansson,
is she in the movie physically, or does she like manifest herself
No,
as
but-
another girl?
Okay, so
She has a
basically
face
the
in his house,
latter,
doesn't he?
the latter, right? So she's never in the movie physically, right?
Yeah.
But what she does is she hires like a prostitute, like of course like a high class prostitute,
Yeah, yeah.
and she puts like I'm guessing she's like playing with herself, but she like is doing like sexy talk.
playing with herself virtually.
I'm guessing, yeah, no, yeah, playing with herself
Basically,
virtually,
yeah.
because
with her
she's like,
robot coochie.
she's giving dirty talk to the guy, to Joaquin Phoenix as he's fucking his real hooker.
Yeah.
And the hooker's not saying a word, so he thinks he's fucking like and he's closing his eyes. So
my gosh.
like sensationally, yes, he's fucking a hooker, but like sexually, mentally, he's fucking this robot
Why do you smell so funny,
or
robot?
AI.
Joaquin's winning, but like, how does she feel anything? You
I think
tell
it's
me
just
the
like
robot
love.
can feel.
I think it's just
the
the
love,
vibe.
the love,
Yeah.
the vibe, the connection they have. That's what she gets out of it.
Crazy, crazy.
Now that you broke it down that way, that scene is so much funnier.
That's exactly what happens. When
That
I
is
saw that, I was like
hilarious.
so confused, but I was like, "This is interesting."
Because he was
Yeah.
creeped out or something. Like, he couldn't do it.
yeah, and then he did it anyway.
It
I
is.
mean, come on.
he did it anyways. Well, she's here.
Wait, did
I
he?
might as well.
I think he stopped.
Are you
Because he's like,
sure?
oh, this is too weird. And he, like, backed out of it or something. I don't know. I haven't seen that movie in a
That
long
lie.
time.
This is too weird, my ass. You
It's
know,
too
he did it.
Whoa, I don't want to. Slips his number later when she's not looking. Talk to me
that's
later
hilarious.
when I turn her off.
Come back at yourself.
Fucking. Well, that. Oh, so in her, what are they? They're just like little pocket robots.
think
You
they're
just like talk to them.
It's like a phone or something.
Yeah, it's like a phone or like some kind of digital assistant you can download or buy. Like
Yeah.
imagine like an app on your phone, but like it has the digital assistant for you.
But there's no face to it. It's just voice.
Yeah, it's
just
straight
voice and it does stuff for you and talks to you. You know.
I feel
Yeah.
like that might come sooner than the other stuff.
You know what that also
That's weird, though.
That also reminds me of Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah.
His girlfriend fucking she's smoking.
Ana de Armas.
Ana de Armas.
And
Oh,
she
man.
is smoking, dude.
She's
Yeah,
hot.
she's
Yeah.
She's hot.
one of the hottest actresses.
She's
on
like
the
fucking
game.
like Brazilian or something.
I think she's
Cuban.
Oh, she's Cuban?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cuban.
She don't look nothing
Cuban.
She just looked like a regular ass girl, which is
Yeah.
the weird thing. She's like
really
regular, but
attractive.
she's hot.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like I know her. Like she's my neighbor.
I feel like I've seen her.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw her at the Galleria once.
She played that dude's fucking not that dude. Ryan Gosling's fucking
that dude.
That dude.
right, that dude. His projection girlfriend.
Yeah. She was
Right?
also in Knives Out.
Yeah, Knives Out's really good. I saw that
Yeah.
recently again.
His
It's a really good
projection
movie.
girlfriend. He like drops it on the floor and she just comes out and helps him do stuff?
She's
What
from
is
the
she-
sky. I think she was from the sky or something like that.
Do they fuck?
Yeah, they fuck. I don't know if he feels it, but they fuck.
They fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know if he feels it.
They fuck a lot in the movie. Have
It's
you
just
seen the
all.
movie?
It's all purely like visual. Just looking at it, having a good time.
They be fucking in the movie.
Holy shit. They be fucking in the movie.
They be
Oh my God.
fucking
I gotta see
in
that
the
movie.
movie.
It got really good reviews. I heard it was really good. You said it was really good too,
fucking
didn't you?
fantastic. I need to rewatch that. It's a trip.
bro.
Yeah, but they're making a second Knives Out. Knives Out I thought was a pretty good movie.
Oh
It
yeah,
was really good.
I hadn't seen like a mystery like that in a long ass time. Like an actual movie that's just like a mystery straight up.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
I enjoyed it because I like trying to solve it. You know what I mean? Like that's
I like trying to solve it because I know I'm nowhere near what it's going to be.
yeah.
Like the ending of it was like so.
if it's a well written one.
Mm-hmm.
That one I was like, I'm way off.
Yeah.
I was fuck off. I hated that. No, I didn't hate it, but I hated that I was so like off. I was like, God damn it, Ryan,
It was just well written, man.
make it simpler, dumb it down for me.
And it ended up being just right in your face.
The
fucking ending of
it.
The person, you know, the
Yeah,
main
yeah.
culprit.
Yeah, the person. Yeah.
You know
what I mean?
Yeah. Like they. Well,
But you were
they-
just like, no.
Yeah. They always
They can't
pointed
be.
out to you. 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't want it. I was like, no, not them.
It's got to be someone else. Make it Jamie Lee Curtis. Make it fucking. I always get her and the mom from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody mixed up.
Are you
for me.
serious?
Yeah, like I always think like, oh, that's her now. She's just older. I don't know why.
He's like, they're all just old white women.
They're just two old white women that have like that hair.
About to say, they have the same haircut. That's the
Yeah.
only similarity.
That's all it is. Because I didn't watch the older movies where Jamie Lee Curtis was the fucking smoke show or whatever. I couldn't imagine.
She was not
her
a
being
smoke show.
She was in the movie as like the lead. Fucking.
No, she wasn't.
Yeah, she was, didn't she?
Of what movie?
She was in Halloween.
Am
And she
I?
was not a smoke show in
I
Halloween.
might be thinking of someone else.
She was just skinny. And the people were like, oh, she looks scary when
Doesn't
she's
she have
scared.
big titties? And she was in some like
She
action
was hot-
movie.
She
with,
was hot.
she was in a
hot
movie with
and-
like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Am I tripping?
No,
she was
but you're
hot
thinking
I'm
and-
thinking of
about-
somebody else.
You're
She was
thinking
hot
about,
with, in an Eddie Murphy movie. She was really hot. I forgot.
But
what
she's
movie
not
it
a
was.
smoke
No,
show.
no, I might
I
be
wouldn't
thinking of
say
someone. Who am I?
smoke.
You know
You're
who I'm
thinking
thinking
about. You're talking about Terminator, probably.
Who is
And
she?
you're talking about homegirl. I forgot her fucking name. But they don't look the same.
Well, that's three of them then. That's three of them that all look like each other. That's three. Unless that's Zach and Cody's mom, then that's three of them.
Nah, that's not sweet. That's not Zack and Cody's mom. I don't even know what the fuck she does anymore.
Speaking of them, it looks like the chick from Scott Pilgrim too. I recently was watching a bit of Scott Pilgrim. I didn't
That's
finish
a great
it.
movie.
It was actually it's a pretty good movie.
I've never seen that one.
You never seen it?
No, I've heard it's really creative.
Great movie.
I think you'd like it.
It's a very
I heard it's like
It's not a comic book. It's a what's it called?
It's like a breaking
Graphic
the third
novel.
Oh, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It is a graphic novel. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's like a breaking the third wall kind of a fourth wall kind of thing. Like constantly.
interesting.
The whole
concept.
thing of it.
Yeah.
I like how he does it in The Wolf of Wall Street. He just starts talking to the camera.
I don't think
Yeah.
they do it in Scott Pilgrim though.
They
don't talk to the
No, they don't
camera.
talk to the camera, but like
It's just super creative.
it'll be like one frame of them doing something, and then like someone else will like jump into the frame in the side, like fucking Looney Tunes or something.
Yeah.
I can't. It's like it's like
Like
it's like
Looney
what Suicide Squad wanted to be.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Not the
all
new
that,
one.
man.
all that. Yeah, no, not the new one. All
new
the
one's
transitions and all
fire.
that shit. Oh, the first one was just disgusting.
The first Suicide Squad was so bad. Jared Leto? Are you kidding me? That's the worst.
Bro,
Bro,
Jared Leto is a
he-
bad actor. I don't care what nobody says.
He
No,
was a
hold
bad
on.
actor.
He's got like two
He
or
has
three.
some good
He's
movies.
got like two or three.
He was good at Fight Club when he was getting his pretty face bashed in.
I forgot he was in Fight Club. He's been around that long.
He's
Yeah.
been in a few just
That is
random.
wild.
He was in American Psycho. Just random fucking
Yeah.
parts.
He got his
American
ass
Psycho.
beat in Fight Club.
Which one is American Psycho?
Fucking Christian Bale. He's the
Yeah, he
murderer.
plays,
Oh,
he
yeah,
plays
yeah,
the Wall
yeah.
Street exec.
Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking about Psycho, and I was like, what? I was like,
Just fucking-
bro, that shit scares. That
Jared
movie
Leto's in it.
legitimately scares me.
American Psycho?
No,
Psycho?
Psycho.
You're
Psycho
kidding.
actually scares me. When the fucking they show the skeleton in the fucking the closet,
I've never
I
seen
haven't
it.
seen
that shit scares me every time.
That sounds cheesy.
I saw-
though. But
It's
I, you
not
know,
cheap, bro.
as a
it's
kid,
so-
I can
one.
imagine. You know,
I saw one called Rear Window, directed by the same director, Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah.
And that one was about a guy who, like, it's all these people who live within, like, the same apartment complex. And
Oh,
one dude,
yeah.
This one dude's a photographer.
Yeah.
Right? So he has a bunch of, like, cameras and shit laying around. And he, like, injures himself in, like, a skiing accident or something. So he's, like, stuck in bed for months until he heals.
Yeah.
And he just starts taking photographs all around the complex all the time because there's nothing else to do. Might as well keep taking photographs, right? So one night there's a murder.
Okay. We back.
We back. Had a short little interruption.
we back.
sorry.
We back.
So
a tornado. came.
Power went out all of a sudden. You
Power
know,
went
maybe
out all of a
ghosts,
sudden.
maybe
Maybe something else, man. Maybe I didn't pay the bill. Who knows? But yeah, man, I was talking about this movie, Rear Window, about this photographer who witnesses a murder one night, and he's homebound because he's injured.
Yeah.
And all these people in the neighborhood who live in the same apartment complex start coming out, and they're just like, "No, you did it, you did it, you did it." And they're like accusing each other and shit.
Yeah.
And the whole movie is just like these people like tearing each other apart to figure out like who fucking did it.
And he's watching the whole thing from a different complex.
No, the same.
It's
building,
like
but-
okay, so it's imagine like a few buildings put together because it's like in New York or like in the East Coast.
Yeah.
The way they set it up.
They're just connected by bridges or what?
Because all these people live close together. So the buildings are all like close to each other. So they all kind of live within the same, like, I guess you'd call it a complex, but the buildings are different. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like a little block of just a bunch
Yeah.
of
Yeah. So
Oh, wow.
They like fight with each other to try to solve it. That movie was really interesting.
Yeah, I saw a Family Guy like parody episode of it.
Yeah.
He's just watching it. You know. But no,
that's my frame of reference for a lot of things, like a lot of movies.
they do, yeah. A lot of because the thing is, for some reason, I don't know why, but I can't get into those kind of classics like Psycho, those type of movies. You know what I mean?
Some of them are just that good.
Some of them are really good,
know,
man.
Maybe I just gotta watch them, but sometimes I can't. I'm just like, it's just so much better now. You know what I mean? Like the quality of things and shit like
I
that.
get
Although
that.
I know that
I
they're
get that.
classics and like
Some of them just really have like they really have a lot of value to the story.
Yeah.
Because the story itself sometimes is timeless.
it's very well done.
Sometimes some stories are too dated and you're just like, ah, shit. But there's one that you guys should watch. It's called 10 Angry Men. It's directed by Sidney Lumet.
Is that with the jury duty thing?
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's like a
I thought it was 12.
12 Angry Men.
yeah.
12 Angry Men.
12 Angry Monkeys, isn't it?
12 Angry Monkeys. 12 Angry Monkeys. There's also a movie called 12 Monkeys. Ooh,
Yeah.
actually,
12 monkeys.
I've heard of
we'll talk
12
about that
Monkeys
movie
too.
after. Okay, but 12 Angry Men is about these guys who are debating they're inside of a fucking what do you call it? Like a jury deliberation.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they're debating whether if this kid, this young Hispanic kid,
This is Hispanic.
this young Hispanic kid committed this murder. One guy is not sure. All the rest are like, he did it. Come on, the evidence all points.
Well,
to
look at him. You can tell he did it. See?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, okay. So this was it 13 people
Also-
in total? 12 angry men because they're pissed at him?
No, it was only 12 people in the jury.
Okay, so
Yeah, but
everyone's
one
angry.
but one of them is doesn't want to testify that he did it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So the others are like, they're trying to convince him, and they're like, come on, he did it. Just like, I want to go home. You know what I mean?
And also another Family Guy episode. That
Oh
was
yeah, I'm
another
sure
one.
they parodied that too.
Yeah, they did.
Also true.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did.
I
do
think
that too.
Consuela was in the jury, and that was pretty funny.
Yeah,
yeah.
but it's movies like that. Yeah, I don't know. I should watch them though.
That
You know,
movie
I
is
should just
kind
do
of
it.
it's a good movie, but it's kind of like
That
it's
one
tough
is
to watch
that
now.
one is a bit dated for sure
Yeah.
because it's in black and white too.
And it's
I
just
don't dig
the way
black and
people
white.
talk. The way people talk back
Fuck
then is
off.
not real. Like they talk like really weird. Like whatever. Hey,
I don't know. See, like,
Hey,
is
sir.
it-
they're not real people.
He didn't do it. I tell you, Lou.
so what?
You know
Wait. So what year was it? What decade?
that one came out in
60s.
1954.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't do it, man.
Yeah,
I
that one
can't
came
do
out
it.
a
It's
long
that one's
time
tough.
ago.
That one's really tough. I'm not gonna
70
lie.
years ago.
You know what you should watch, Omar? Is 12 Monkeys with
Yes.
Brad Pitt and
Bruce Willis.
Bruce
yeah.
Willis, a few actors.
Brad Willis.
Brad fucking Willis. That movie,
their kid.
that movie's fantastic. So the basic concept of the movie, basically, it starts. They're in the future, right? And it starts in like this prison colony, where they have people who've committed crimes. And
Australia.
Bruce, right? Fucking a prison colony, Australia. It's like this futuristic prison colony, and it's like I'm guessing somewhere up north because it's super cold. So Bruce Willis is a prisoner, and what they do is they run tests on prisoners. So they like these tests that they run on them. For him in particular, they send him back in time. That's the test.
What
they,
the fuck?
They send him back in time to tell people about this virus that ends up killing pretty much most of the population on Earth. Because it's like we have these fucking prisoners. Why don't we just use them for something and see if it fucking fixes anything?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, that's actually a really interesting premise.
That's
And
that's really nice of them.
and I bet in the present, like they think he's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. So he comes back and first things he gets sent to a mental institution because they think
Oh shit.
because he's like on the street and he's like babbling, talking about it, and like
Yeah.
people just think he's insane. So he goes to a mental institution. They start drugging him, right? He starts meeting other people in the institution, like trying to tell them. Eventually, as the drugs wear off, he can like understand, but then like he'll get taken back to the future sometimes. So like he has to go back, and he goes back and forth because like he can't be in there for a certain amount of time.
Wow, man.
It sounds a lot more whimsical when you describe it than like
It does.
actually watching it.
No, yeah,
It sounds very whimsical.
but It is
Watching
alright.
it is very like
Whoa,
dark.
it's
Yeah,
just like-
very
it's
dour.
not whimsical at all. It's
No,
not.
it's
It's not
not.
like willy nilly. We're having fun.
It's not
I'm
like he
just
goes
bouncing
behind like a
around.
trash can and teleports to another
It's like,
time.
I'm
Like, no.
here. Like no, it's
No, I
dark.
can imagine. Yeah,
and,
the
like,
mental ward. It's
gritty as fuck.
Yeah.
Like
Everything's dirty.
everything's the whole movie is like if I needed a bath after.
Yeah.
Who's Brad Pitt? He's one of the mental patients.
Yeah, and he's crazy. He like flings his poop and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, fucking Brad Pitt.
That guy's a killer actor, man.
Yeah, I didn't watch him in his crazy times. I saw Fight Club, but
That was like post crazy.
that's post crazy.
I think it was.
I think he's always been crazy.
I don't
Shit.
know.
Name one genius that ain't crazy. Is that Kanye?
They all got to be crazy if I'm crazy.
Shit, man.
Because
man.
I am every genius.
Speaking of Kanye, I was like looking up like something today, and it was like it's kind of like one of those BuzzFeed kind of things, but I don't think it was BuzzFeed. It must have been something else. It was like funny ass tweets, and one of them was Jennifer Aniston. When Kanye was running for president, she said, she said, please don't vote for Kanye. It's not funny. Please be responsible. And he tweeted back, friends ain't even funny.
Oh my god,
Dude, Kanye is the best.
friends
man.
ain't even funny.
I don't understand how people can hate him. I truly
bro.
don't. That is hilarious to have that
That
kind of
is
sense of humor.
Goofy ass
To be
shit.
a billionaire and to have that kind of sense of humor.
And
Yeah, I don't hate Kanye. I'm not sure I like him very much these days.
Kinda
But He's
true.
all right these days.
He's right.
Kinda true.
I
No, hold
completely agree with
on.
him. Friends is corny as
Friends
fuck.
isn't funny.
Are you kidding?
It is. The laugh track, everything, all the characters. Will they, won't they? Can they fuck? Can they not fuck?
I like
Hey,
the will they won't they sometimes in other shows, but like that show gets a little snicker out of me.
Y'all
The
are
most.
tripping.
There
At
are
the
definitely-
most.
Listen, it's not
They're
super haha
definitely-
funny, but it's like
the
like
only funny person on that
pastime
show, isn't even a human. It's a monkey. The
You think
monkey is the
monkey's
funniest person.
Nah, bro, Joey Tribbiani,
Nah,
dude.
man.
Come on, man. Joey's
They-
the funniest.
They have
Joey and
good
Ross are
episodes,
both
I'll
funny.
say. They have good episodes, but on the whole, the show is like, dude, I could.
I'll give
It's,
you know
it's
what?
the
I'll
type
give
of
you-
show that you got to get into because you
I'll
got to
give you
give into
Joey.
like the fucking characters like mannerisms and shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You got to get. I don't know. It's
I'll
a
give
good
you
story.
Joey's funny.
It's fun. It's fun to watch, but I can see it's not amazing. I'll tell you
Bunch
that
of white
much.
people splashing around in a fountain. What the fuck am I gonna do watching that? What the fuck do I look like?
Bunch of white people splashing around
I'm a
in a New York
grown-
fountain.
I'm a grown ass
Get out
man.
of the fucking fountain.
You know how much pee is in there?
What the fuck?
No, but it's a good show, man. It's not bad. It's not bad.
that's
I promise you.
hilarious.
I'll admit that laugh track's annoying. It's not amazing, but it's one of those shows that like it's a guilty pleasure.
I get over laugh tracks easy.
You get into it. I mean, that 70s shows. Now that's a good show and has a laugh track.
My Wife and Kids
That
laugh
was a
track
good
is horrible. One of the worst laugh tracks I've ever heard.
It's too generous.
Yeah,
Way too generous. Yeah, every little thing.
Damn, all right.
I wonder if they ever have any like people that they bring on there to record them, and the people that are doing it sometimes they just let's say they have like an obnoxious fat guy who just like after everybody done laughing he just laughs a little bit harder every single time.
They gotta kick him out.
Right? I'm sure that's probably happened at least once.
Yeah.
I think they have like a generic laugh track and they add specific people like in it to make it sound different.
Yeah, because sometimes you hear him go, ha!
Yeah,
Just-
they be
just like,
ah.
yeah, just like it's like an obvious different person from
Yeah.
all the others. It doesn't just get lost in like the
That
sea
laugh
of-
sounds newer than
Yeah.
this one.
Oh,
Imagine-
this guy's having a
Okay,
good time.
yeah.
You
I have
know,
a question for you. Imagine your life has a laugh track.
Oh, I would
cue it right now.
I kill myself.
right now. All these people laughing. Imagine.
see whenever I think of like I just had laughs playing in my head and it was just like full house laughs.
We need a soundboard, dude. I'm about to order a
Dude,
fucking.
that's a great
We have a
idea.
soundboard.
fucking
well, we
little-
have 4 buttons, but
Which
we
I-
have a soundboard.
That's all we
we
need.
do.
We could just
we
reprogram
have-
them for different episodes.
We have 2 buttons to actually. Oh, there's applause.
Dude, a
on
laugh track, a fart, a
Oh
fucking.
wow.
Here. Hold on.
a fucking.
If I get lucky, this might be applause.
All
fucking did
right, our first.
Let's
applause.
go.
Fucking every time.
I've always wanted to know how to whistle with like the pinching your lip whistle, the
I don't
really
know
loud
how-
one.
I don't know how people even whistle in general.
Yeah,
I
I've never
don't
understood
understand it.
You don't know how to whistle at all?
No,
I don't know how to whistle at all.
that's all.
What
I
did you just do? I'm
Y'all
just
can't
blowing-
whistle?
I'm
No,
just
man.
blowing air on the mic.
It's not that amazing. You never need to.
That's what I'm saying. I've never been in a position where I'm like, damn, I wish I could whistle right now.
Whistle at a lady. Nah, dude. The only thing I whistle at is parrots. It's parrots and birds.
Hey man, what is wrong with? Is whistling that offensive to whistle at a woman?
It's kind of weird.
I mean, listen, if
Dude,
I'm
weird.
walking out
Oh,
down
do the generic sexy woman whistle. Yeah, yeah.
Imagine you're walking down the street and you just hear that. I'd be a little flattered.
Yeah, I'll be excited. I'm like, oh,
Come on
thank
now.
you.
Thank you.
It shows effort by the man.
Yeah.
I'm like, why you?
It's a mating call.
It's a mating call.
It's a mating
It's
call.
a modern mating call.
You fuck
know,
those up sometimes.
Honestly, all right. People have been whistling for a long time. Even cavemen probably
my
knew how to
God.
whistle. I'm gonna say
just learning.
I'm
They
gonna
were doing
go
that
on a
same
limb.
whistle.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that
cave
cavemen probably whistled at cave ladies.
Yeah. Or did some like angry call. Yo, dude.
I'm telling you, because look, we've always whistled, we've always farted. People probably were making each other laugh with farts 20, 30,000 years ago.
I wonder what the humor was like back then.
It-
I bet
what
it was
else?
awful, dude. I
Because
bet it was awful.
you only have farts.
The
and
cat
fucking
died.
sadness.
It's fucking like, oh yeah. I wonder what the fuck made them laugh.
Do you think-
Gestures.
Oh my God,
Do you think
bro.
they experienced love? Like the
Cavemen?
cavemen?
Oh, you're talking about that far
Yeah,
back.
yeah. I'm not talking about I'm talking about pre-civilized society when we're hunter-gatherers.
Nah, they ain't experienced no. Well, they could have.
I think.
I think so, the hunter-gatherer society.
I think it's,
They had to have, right? They're children.
but they're at like the bare minimum of like, not I was about to say reality, but like, we have shit like, oh, we love them because they do certain things. Cavemen didn't even have that shit to do back then.
Because look, you got to think about it like this: when a baby comes out, they can't do shit on
Yeah.
their own.
Yeah.
So,
So
it
that means
develops
there's
the
got to be
reliance.
some love.
oh, I
Yeah.
thought you meant
because
like
this thing's a
another
liability.
person.
This thing's a liability. So
I thought
why
you
would
meant like
even-
a wife or something.
I think so too. Because
Yeah.
this lady's taking care of my kid. I want him
Yeah.
to
She
grow
let
up.
me nut inside.
Yeah,
of
like
her,
the man,
so-
the man,
You know what I
the
mean?
man naturally keeps her safe.
Oh my god, imagine sex back then.
And they probably love their village and shit.
Everybody-
dirty,
everybody
nasty.
Smells.
Mammoths.
I
just
imagine
fucking-
lots of yelling during the sex.
Oh my god! Everyone's
like,
just
oh,
hooting
they-
and hollering all night, fucking each other. You know what? It's just like 30 different people in a cave, and they're all just fucking.
And people
Yeah,
are
that's
just fucking
wild.
each
Just
other
an orgy.
around each other all the time. Like imagine people are just eating in the middle of the little town village and then
Oh
just start
my
having
god,
I would imagine. So. I mean, there's no social structure at all.
eating mammoth
Well,
off
sort
the
of.
bone.
You know,
Ima-
I bet there's
imagine-
sort of something. But
Imagine
not
that
like
nowadays. Imagine if you were just walking around. So like there's a music video called "Today" by the Smashing Pumpkins. Today is the greatest. That song, right?
you know the one.
You got people have heard the song, right? So in the music video, the guy's driving around an ice cream truck,
Mm-hmm.
and like he's driving through like a desert, and like an empty, like there's no towns, it's just desert. And on the side of the desert, like in the desert, he can see like people in beds like fucking.
That sounds amazing. I think there should be an orgy theater in every city in America. I think that would make race relations easier. I think life would ease up.
Everybody's
Gio's
just
onto
having
something.
sex with each other.
If
all the
everybody,
time.
if you could just walk in somewhere and fuck somebody and leave, I think life would be easy.
What's that one festival? That crazy festival where they Burning Man?
Burning Man?
Dude,
where they
Burning
burn a
Man's
man?
Burning Man
Easy.
everywhere. They burn a man.
They burn a
But you don't got to
man.
burn the man. You just got to fuck each other.
I'm
Everyone just
tight.
pulls up with tents.
people will probably be banging at Burning Man.
What if we
Yeah.
just make a festival, call it Fucking Festival, and like just play R&B music
Fucking
the
fest.
whole time? Fucking Fest.
Oh
Fucking
my god.
International.
$1 million idea.
Hold on, bro. Just playing Elton John at night. Just fucking playing some. Then playing the R&B. Oh my
it
god,
has to
that's
be-
cra-
it has
all
to be
the
held somewhere.
bangers.
Wait, can y'all bang to Elton John? I cannot bang to no Elton
No,
John.
I couldn't. I actually don't really bang the music at all.
I can't either. But fucking Elton John is hilarious.
Elton.
Benny and the Jets come on.
Oh god.
I would imagine like
bang during
what the hell's your
Elton
name of this?
Rocket
Ti-
Man.
Tiny
No,
Dancer
the one
Girl.
in the one in Lion King.
Tiny Dancer Girl. Fucking
Tiny Dancer Girl. Fucking. What the fuck is the one from the Lion
Banging a
King?
Tiny Dance is hilarious. The one from the Lion King.
Yeah, at night something about.
Oh,
Can you feel love tonight? Can you
yeah,
feel love
yeah,
tonight?
can
And
you
that's
feel-
not even Elton John. Now that I think
That's
about
not.
it, is it?
I was like, Elton John didn't even do the Lion King soundtrack.
No, he didn't. What's that fucker's name?
I don't even remember.
That guy's a
He's
good
big.
singer.
He's banking.
That Disney singer.
So I have
Yeah, but that's a good
I have
idea.
a funny
Fucking
like
fest.
tangential story about Elton John that I heard on a podcast.
Okay.
Okay.
On Bobby Lee's podcast, he was saying that back when he was using drugs a lot,
Mm-hmm.
he went to an Elton John show, and he was super hammered and super high, and Elton John was playing the piano, and he gets up and he screams, "Dance!" All right, Bobby Lee said this, not me. He said, "Dance, faggot, dance,"
Wow.
and he yelled it to Elton John. In the middle
Bobby
of the
Lee yelled that?
Pianoing?
Yeah, while Elton John is playing the piano.
How'd it go over? Was it
He
funny?
got like fucking kicked out, dragged out by his hair, fucking beat up, and
Elton
kicked
didn't
out.
like it.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah,
What
okay.
the
They don't know
fuck?
each other, do they?
No.
It doesn't matter even if he knew him. Get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't know. Get him the fuck out of here. I don't know. Didn't Elton John party crazy?
I'm
No,
sure he did,
but
but
he
I
didn't-
mean,
he didn't
I don't
like
think he'd
that.
appreciate being called that. Jesus,
Get the
man.
fuck off my piano. Get the fuck out of my house.
Isn't
Wait,
that
so
wild?
like you saying Bobby Lee was like he was just in the crowd and he said that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, get Bobby Lee the fuck out of
I
here.
really fucked
What
up.
the hell?
How you blow a chance like that to be Elton? Now you got a story, but
No, he didn't. He wasn't gonna meet him. He was just at the show.
He could have. Oh, at the show.
Nah.
Oh, you told me. At a show.
Yes,
a
with
show.
people there playing.
Oh my goodness gracious!
He paid money to
He
go
jumped
see
on
Elton John.
stage. How did they let him?
No, he didn't jump on
No, he
stage.
didn't
He
jump
just
on
yelled it.
He just yelled it from the crowd.
And like
okay.
people could see him. He stood
Yeah.
up. He stood up and yelled it.
Okay. Oh my god.
He thought he
Isn't
said
that
that on
crazy?
stage. Dance right
I, know,
next to Elton
I thought
John.
you said it, I was way off. I thought you said it was a party, and somehow I thought Bobby Lee was famous at the time, and somehow he was there,
No,
and he
no,
got
no.
up somewhere and yelled it.
He said he was at a show.
Oh, well, that's crazy. That's even crazier. That's why I was like, maybe he knew him because I thought it was like a house party at Elton John's, and he's just playing the piano for his guests, being a good, just singing a song.
Being a good piano guy.
yeah, because they just
Being a
fucking
good
cheering him
piano
on.
guy.
That'd be awesome.
Imagine like, man,
Tiny
I would be
Dancer
mad as hell.
Mom.
All the trauma I've been through hearing that word just for me to be balling out on stage and hear that shit again.
Elton had to have gone through it pretty
Oh,
bad.
Elton went
dude,
through
of
it
course.
bad, bro.
Back in the day, man.
Bro, it was not fun being gay back then.
Speaking of all that stuff, the baby dog. What are you doing?
All right, so
did we talk about this?
explain what the baby did. I want to know.
The baby made poopy. The baby ate at 7.
What did the baby do?
All right,
What did the baby
the
do?
baby, the
baby.
rapper.
I forgot what he was like on the stage at a festival. And he was like, if you don't got AIDS, put your hands in the air or something. And he was like, yeah, all my gay friends that be sucking dick in the parking lot still clean or something like that. And
No,
I
he was telling people to raise their hands, and he was like, if you're sucking dick in the parking lot, keep your hands down or something like that.
Yeah.
And he was like, if you got AIDS, that'll kill you in a week or two. Put the hands down. Put your hands down. Or like, don't put your hands up or something like that. Basically, something along those lines. So like left field, like
Bro,
where'd
that's a
that
lot
come-
of complex math, bro. I don't know what you want me to
And
put my
people
hand
were
up
not
for.
happy about it.
What could have
obviously.
compelled him to say that, man?
You know what, dude? I was thinking
I
the
don't
same
know.
thing because it was.
Like, it's so random.
I'd imagine someone in his family probably got just died from AIDS or some shit.
Yeah.
Nah, if they did, he
Or a
wouldn't be
friend.
saying
I don't know,
that.
man.
Because he said like something about dying in 2. Why would you even mention dying of AIDS? And
Because that's like
that seems personal.
That's an old old people thing.
You're gonna die from the AIDS 1 to 2 weeks.
People don't even talk about AIDS anymore.
yeah, right.
People don't even talk about AIDS.
You take
so,
medicine
like,
for that shit.
Why? That's just so curious. Why?
Yeah,
you
people
bring
can
it
live
up?
with AIDS now.
You don't hear about AIDS being like a fatal thing anymore at all.
Nah,
You
not
just don't hear
anymore.
about it unless like you know someone who's got it or some shit.
Or somebody that died from it like really quickly.
Yeah. So I'd imagine maybe I don't know.
He knew a gay person
Yeah.
that died from AIDS, and he said, "Hey, yo, next time I go in front of a stage of 100,000 people,
I'm gonna tell
I'ma
him
bring
not
that
to
shit
do-
up.
And he was sucking dick in the parking lot. And that's how he got it. That's how he
He
got it.
must have been. Maybe he was doing some.
He's
gay
like, I'm
shit.
just trying to save you
I
guys.
don't know, bro.
Man,
It was just so random. It was like, bro, you didn't. This situation was completely avoidable.
So avoidable. And then the guy apologizes, and I don't know what the apology said, but he put it on Instagram. It was one of those like a black square with just a little bit of white text in the center.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Sorry. I know AIDS doesn't kill you in 1 to 2 weeks. But so he put up it looked like an apology that maybe his agent wrote, just a few
course.
sentences, and then
Publicist.
the guy
Yeah.
deletes it.
And
Then
then
he
he
deleted
like in
it?
the video he had
deleted it.
he did something about it. I don't remember what the fuck he did. He just said something about gay people in the music video, trying to be nice and shit. I don't know. It didn't work.
On Twitter,
It's
they were talking
failed.
about he doubled down. What did he say? Like another thing or something?
I don't know if he doubled it down. I know he said a lot of more wild shit on the
For
on
once-
stage.
Oh, so that wasn't it.
you know,
That wasn't it.
For
Oh,
once, I want
man.
to see someone film an apology, not just like put like not like a black square and then just write like letters like I'm sorry, blah blah blah, and post it up. I want to see someone film an apology, right? And like they're doing it, and then all of a sudden they're like, you know what? Fuck that, and they just fucking go, and they're just
I
like,
actually hate gay
yeah,
people.
they're like, fuck all you guys.
Wait, did they-
I
did they-
refuse to apologize.
They
Imagine
apologized
that
for like
video.
10 seconds, and then they're like, all right, is everybody gone? Guess what? Fuck them people. I don't give a fuck what I just said. I stand by that shit.
Damn,
I
man.
double down.
I mean,
Imagine
I'm pretty
that.
sure he feels that way. He can
I don't
apologize, but I think we all know.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I heard he got kicked off of some shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not
be
gonna be.
fine.
I'm sure maybe eventually, but for right now, I think he's gonna get
He don't have an
really
album.
bad.
He don't have an album out or nothing right now. He's all right.
Listen, he made his money.
Yeah.
Exactly. He
He made his money real
bro.
quick.
You
too.
get a deposit.
Yeah.
Either way, you still
Bro,
get money.
He 21 Savage did. He
He
came
puts
in
up a
real
show.
quick, took some stuff and left.
He puts up a show next year.
Nah, 20
I
Savage
promise
doing
you, a ton of
Yeah, he
people would
did.
go and see him.
Yeah, he'll still
If he
get
put-
people.
Yeah, people are not gonna.
If he wants to go on tour, he can go on tour.
People forget
yeah.
about it pretty soon.
Not
Oh.
even his fan base don't give a fuck.
yeah,
That's true. His fan base doesn't
That's
give a
what.
fuck.
That's why I say when people get like canceled, like bro, they still have a fan base.
You only got
Like,
canceled in this certain portion of the population.
Yeah, Tory
Not
Lanez
everyone.
is doing fine.
Yeah, he is.
People think Tory Lanez is out of there, bro. Tory Lanez is okay.
I think
he
his-
doesn't need anybody else.
There was some statistic after it happened. His views on like Spotify and shit like that
Yeah, what, like-
skyrocketed.
who's Tory
Tory
Lanez?
Tory Lanez.
Isn't he the one that shot Meg in the foot?
Allegedly,
Apparently
but we
so.
don't know what
You guys
happened.
think he was fucking her?
Yeah, that's public knowledge.
Was it?
Yeah,
Good for you, Tory Lanez.
Damn.
I
Tory
think-
Lanez like
I
fucking
think
5'5".
allegedly.
She's big as hell. You sure?
yeah. I don't know.
No way, bro. No way he was fucking making.
I mean, why else would he be in the car with her like that?
They're just
Exactly.
singers. They could be friends. You know what I mean? They could be doing a song together or some shit.
Possibly.
I don't
possibly.
think that's.
I'm
the
not
case.
giving him that much credit. I'm sorry.
I think he
He didn't do that. He didn't fuck no. There's no fucking way he was fucking making.
Not to be in a woman's business, so I am gonna take myself out of this situation.
He was not. No, he might. Shit, he might have been. And if he was, good for you. Good for you, man.
But then he shot her.
Yeah, but that's, what, how do you fuck that up like that? How do you shoot Meg Thee Stallion in the foot? What'd you do?
He's like, oh shit, I shot the bitch.
bro,
That's like a joke. That's like a
That's
two
not
guys
funny.
walking to a bar joke.
bro, imagine you having some coochie lined up for you when you go home and you shoot it. You shoot
And
the coochie on the
he
way
shoots
home.
The coochie on the foot.
I'll tell you what.
Now the coochie's real mad.
That girl,
At
that
you.
girl will never fuck you again. That's
Fuck
not,
no.
yeah.
It's not gonna happen, Tory Lanez.
Or if she's crazy, it turns her on and she fucks you right there.
Wouldn't that be insane?
right there, busted foot and everything.
Blood coming out
Oh
of
my
her foot.
god. Yeah, man, that's crazy shit, dude. How do you
That's wild.
how do you shoot Meg Thee Stallion?
How do you shoot somebody in a car
How does
on
that
accident?
go off? He must have tried to
Dude,
shoot her.
Some celebrities done some wild shit. You know, Jay-Z stabbed somebody
Oh yeah,
legitimately in the club. He stabbed the guy,
yeah.
and then he said the line from Godfather after he did it.
You broke my heart, Fredo.
No, yeah. It was like, no, it was like Fredo. It was you or some
It
shit
was-
like that.
yeah.
It was that line.
Did he
Oh my
how to get away
God.
from it legally?
He just
He didn't. He's just Jay
did-
Z.
Oh, he did his, he didn't do time.
No, he didn't do time.
No.
But I'm saying he's just Jay Z. He probably just had some really fucking high class lawyers.
And just called the self defense
Oh my
somehow.
God,
somehow.
What a time, bro.
Your Honor, my client,
My client.
this kid pulled out a knife
Sean
in a
Carter,
club
my
and just
client.
Sean Carter, my client. He did not stab a man in the nightclub.
Man, we have
I did not
video. We
yawn.
have a video of it. That'd be crazy. Bro, I don't think it was like a video. I don't think they have video, but I think a lot of people saw it. Like it was to the point where like,
It's
you
not a
couldn't-
rumor.
Yeah, it's not
Like-
like oh he maybe no. It's like everybody was there. He walked
they
up to
know.
him and he fucking stabbed the guy.
Who wants to snitch on Jay Z though?
That's crazy.
They were probably so happy to even be in the same. They were probably going, "Whoa, this is a story."
Dude, all right. Out of
I'm
all
not
the
telling them.
rappers, out there who like talk a game and shit,
Oh my
I think
God.
he's legitimately either killed people or had people killed or
Oh, yeah.
seen someone killed in front of him.
Yeah.
100%.
I
Yeah.
think two of the three
Snoop
have
too.
happened. Snoop, I think one of the three has happened.
he's killed somebody.
I think he's seen somebody get killed. I don't think he's
so?
killed nobody though.
He might have. When on his
Snoop
younger
is too
days.
cool.
He had a few. He had a few charges, didn't he? Two. He had one major one.
He had like a
weren't
gun
they
charge.
just gun charges?
Yeah, he had like gun charges.
No, one of them was a murder case.
Oh,
He had a murder
I think,
case.
I think Omar's right. I think
Yeah,
did
when
have
he
a
was
murder
real
case
young.
At one point.
Oh wow,
Way back in the
good
day.
for Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
Damn.
and now he's cooking with Martha Stewart.
What a life.
And then he
he's
made a
lived.
song called "Murder Was the Case."
Exactly. That's
What
why
a
he made
fucking
that.
guy. And then he makes cookies.
Yeah, and now he makes cookies. Now
With
he's
weed in it.
murdering it.
Now he's literally murdering
it with his
it.
Snoop Dogg's one of those. Like I love seeing celebrities like that. Just
Yeah.
hit it in a way like that's so universal and everyone loves them.
I love it
I'm
when
just
it's
like, good
like
for you, man.
30 years ago, you would not imagine this.
Hell no.
Like you're just like the guy that made gin and juice.
Yeah.
He do this now.
They
He's
can't
here
be.
now.
He's with Martha
Doggy
Stewart.
style? They can't be.
And Martha Stewart went to jail before him. That's crazy.
Martha Stewart went to jail?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
Martha Stewart
for,
go to jail
for
for?
Like
uh,
tax
tax
fraud.
evasion.
Yeah.
Martha-
Yeah,
Wait, but that happened. So she was before like that show came out. She was in jail or something.
yeah. It was
That
a
was
long time
before.
ago.
That was in like 06.
yeah.
and she's still balling, man. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Do your
it
time.
wasn't her fault. It was her accountant's fault. The guy was doing some
Damn.
shady shit.
As
He didn't do
they
his-
say.
He didn't do his job right.
Had to get pinned on her just for negligence.
Well, I
Not
mean,
paying
it was
attention.
her money.
It's all under her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, you would imagine she could get a good lawyer now and be like, okay, well, put, you know, he pushed the charges onto him
Well,
instead.
it's dead now. She went to jail already.
Yeah, she already went to jail for it, man.
Crazy shit, bro.
Imagine after jail, put the cases on. I want him to take the time now.
A real non-violent crime, bro. She was probably she was baking
was
in there.
chilling.
I'm
She
sure.
probably could have paid it.
Yeah.
Like if they just asked her to pay it right there, she probably could have just paid
She
it.
was like in a hotel. Like a
chilling,
hotel
bro.
jail.
Like
I
fucking Full House, that Full House mom, John Stamos'
they're in
wife.
jail chilling.
They're in jail chilling. They went to jail for like
what,
bribery to get her daughter into
Oh,
a
for
certain
the
college.
SAT school shit. Yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
that's probably just like a year, right? She got like a year.
No, that shit was more than SAT shit, bro. That shit was deep. Shit was. They were doing a lot of
Yeah,
fraud.
they had a whole like,
Were they
network
really?
of tutors.
Yeah,
and
like
shit.
they were like
Yeah.
faking their kids as like athletes to use them as like to get them into the school.
What the hell?
Yeah, they were like photoshopping their kids' faces on other kids. It was
Oh
wild. It was a lot of shit going on.
Wait,
It
they
What was the school they were trying to get into?
was a bunch of
There's
schools.
a bunch of different colleges around
yeah.
the country and like
a
private
bunch of famous
schools.
ass kids and like it was like a this.
Oh, it was a
just
bunch
one
of
guy.
different parents doing it. It was a whole ring of parents. Like,
Yeah.
oh, so there's one like ID guy that they all hit up to like,
Yeah.
you fake my
And then-
fucking
yeah,
kid's
there's
name.
like a bunch of like wealthy parents, and they would go to like they'd have like certain guys like this guy does this, and he's like the guy. Like all the
Yeah.
wealthy people in LA would like in Malibu, whatever, would go and fucking have this guy do all the shit for their kids, and then their kids would get into nice prestigious schools, even
And
though
they
they're
have,
dumb as
like-
fuck.
You know the guy's
There's a
balling.
documentary,
Or was.
and they have like the phone calls that they were making.
Were they hilarious?
They
I
were
imagine they were
hilarious.
hilarious.
It's a really good doc. It's like I think it's a documentary, but they like reenact it and they kind of make it funny.
Because explaining that to some, imagine like explaining, I
Bro,
want,
they
I
don't
want you to
even
Photoshop my daughter onto an athlete from
But
another state.
The way like that he's talking about it like so nonchalantly. He's just like, "Oh yeah, we're just gonna do these things for you, and you just give me the money, and she'll be in the school." And they're like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Wow, man.
And then a month later, she's a whole swim team. She's on the whole swim team and shit. She's like a captain. You're like, what the fuck?
How did she?
I didn't even know that bitch could swim.
Yeah,
Right?
man. You tell me these celebrities. Yeah, fuck these celebrities. All their kids should
Fuck
be that
them
great.
and their kids.
Yeah, fuck them and their kids. Think their kids that great? Fuck them.
Yeah, send that kid to public school, man.
Send that kid to public
Hey,
school.
man, public school brings the realness out of you.
It really does, man. It
I
really
guess.
does.
I don't know.
But I'm sure private school, helps.
Oh yeah,
Set
I'm
up
sure
those
you have much
connections.
better curriculum, dude. You have much
Oh,
better
yeah.
teachers. The teachers, I think, is the biggest difference. Like, the people they choose for private school are usually like people who are super like experienced and like more intelligent, and they care more about like their job.
Yeah, you're paying for
And
it.
it's a smaller classroom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like we went to school and it was like 30 kids in the class.
We
That
got
is
teachers that are like
insane.
25 and shit.
yep.
And they're just trying
Damn,
to
they're
teach
like my
history,
age
and
right now.
nobody's paying attention.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're like our age right now.
imagine.
Bro, I couldn't teach a class of high schoolers.
Hell no.
They'd shit on me, bro. I couldn't handle it.
And then imagine
I
if I was
know,
like
man.
fine.
30 of those motherfuckers, bro.
Imagine
I'm
being
tired. I don't want to.
Bro, being like a fine teacher, I could not do that.
Oh my god.
That would be like too much of a headache.
Yeah.
Imagine you are the fine teacher,
I would be like, man.
not as a woman, but as you,
oh, as me?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
the
tight
fine
then.
the fine man teacher.
That's tight.
the fine man.
That's
teacher.
cool. Because I'm not gonna be like, yo, we're gonna fuck Mr. Jordan.
But it's cool to know that like I'm the fine teacher.
I don't know. You say that, bro. You say,
Yeah, no, I know. I
I
see
feel
what
like
you're
that's
saying.
weird, dude. I feel
I
like
see what you're saying. But
If
like,
if there's
I feel like
a
you would
other,
not like that.
but
You
as
know
like
what I
a
mean?
not
fine
as
girl
fine-
teacher, that's
not as a
cool.
fine, but as like, all right, the guys look up to you, and the girls are like, that's the kind of man that I would want.
I would want to be the fine teacher to the other teachers. I'm talking about to the students. You're talking about to the students or to the
I'm
other
talking about in
teachers?
general. I'm talking
no,
about
if I'm just fine and I happen to be a teacher.
yeah.
If I was the fine teacher and I was to other teachers and I was fucking other teachers, oh, I'd be.
Yeah,
having
that's what
fans.
I'm-
of course,
talking
of course,
about.
that
I had a
that's
teacher in high
the cherry
school
on the top of the cake.
whose Facebook we found, and he would be at parties with other teachers.
That's what it is.
Listen, I won't lie. He's an attractive dude. He's a dude.
So what, you think
and-
they don't talk to each other? Come
Yeah,
on,
they do.
Of course.
And he was with some pretty attractive ladies
I'm
at
not
these
gonna lie,
parties,
bro.
bro. I was
There-
like, good for you, bro.
There's one time
This guy's living it up.
I was in high school and I saw like, you know how we had like frequent substitute teachers, right?
Yeah.
But you can see them and you know, hey yo, that's so and so.
Mhm.
So I was in the car, like sitting shotgun with my mom or something, and a car pulls up next to me, and it's one of the substitute teachers in the back seat of the car,
Oh,
around 4 other women, and it's a dude.
my
And I was like,
man.
whoa, what is happening? And it was fine. And I was
Damn.
like, yo, that's crazy.
What
We on our way to the
life.
club. What's up, Jordan? Jordan, what's up, man?
That shit was crazy.
What a life you can live as a sub, man. I think we should all become subs. That's
Oh my
that's a good note
God.
to end on.
Should all become substitute.
Big
teachers.
up all the substitute teachers.
all
Everyone
out
should
there.
substitute teach at least once in their lives.
They're the backbone of the American society.
Pay the substitutes more.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.